I am at Home Depot. Thank you for joining me. This is another episode of Tesla Delivery Diaries. I'm just waiting here for my first offer. I received one, but I declined it. It was over 10 miles for only $5 and some change. So I did not accept that. So now I'm just waiting. I've got DoorDash open and Uber open. It's kind of late in the afternoon, so I expected to be a little slow. I got a late start. But anyway, so I'm just sitting here waiting to see if we get any offers. And I'm waiting at Home Depot. I just decided to not go so far down to the restaurants. I thought, well, I'll wait here because there's some other restaurants close by here as well. So it's kind of like in between. And it reminded me, yesterday my daughters and I we went shopping, and we're gonna replace the screen on our back porch. So my husband's like, hey, while you're down there, go buy some screen from Home Depot. And we get into Home Depot, and I'm holding the tool for the screen replacement and the spline, and my daughters and I are looking up at the screen, and we're all looking at it, and then me and my oldest, she got the words out quicker than I could, but we're just looking at it, and both dawned on us, wait a minute, that's not gonna fit in the car. We're driving that Tesla and the screen is 7 feet long. We're like, that's not gonna fit in the car. I'm gonna need somebody with a truck to come with me, you know. And I was wondering about getting the military discount, but I didn't have my veteran with me, so I was like, well, now I need my veteran because my veteran comes with a truck. we did not think that one through. I called my husband, and that was the first thing I said to him. I was like, we didn't think this through. And he laughed too. He's like, you're right, we didn't. I thought that was so funny. I still don't have the screen, but I'm gonna get it soon. I just couldn't pick it up. I mean, I suppose I could have fit it in this car, but not with my girls in it, and it'd have been like straight through. That would have been kind of funny to bring home a 7-foot thing of screen. And it's not a short drive. I don't know that I'd want to drive that far with the screen sort of like in the middle here, because that'd be the only way it'd fit. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. I thought that was funny while I'm sitting in here in the Home Depot. It reminded me of that. And I'm hoping I will get some offers soon, but like I said, it's probably going to be pretty slow. I will let you know once I get something acceptable. I finally got one, and it was exclusive to me. $6 for Starbucks for 2.4 miles, which is really good. So that's where I'm going, Starbucks. And finally, whoops, darn, I should have went to the light. Finally, I got something. I was sitting there listening to my audiobook while I waited. This is I went out too late, and now I'm in the downtime, just hanging out, listening to my audiobook. But I got something, so good. Now, I dropped that off. It was a meet at door, leave outside. I guess maybe they don't know they can change that to a contactless delivery. But they left a note that said leave at the door, so that's what I did. Hopefully they get their drink pretty quickly. Now, I have it back on I got my DoorDash back on and my Uber again, so we're just gonna drive back to the mall parking lot and see what we can get. And we're not very far away from the mall parking lot, because that was a quick, easy little Starbucks delivery for $6. That worked out well. Where am I at? I gotta make it back to where I was. Okay, I got an offer for $7.07 for China Max to go 17.8 miles. First of all, 17.8 miles for $7. I'm not doing it. But secondly, and most importantly, is China Max. And I have put China Max on my do not accept list. It's very short. It only includes Max. I will not accept a Max offer because I went there 3 times, and twice it was in an open box, where it's just a big box and it was open and the drinks were open and nothing was sealed and nothing, they weren't even in bags. It was just the food containers in a box, and I'm not being responsible for that mess. Not happening. So even though it messes up my acceptance rating, I had to decline that one. Of course I would have anyway, because it's Max and because 17 miles, that's crazy. So I hope I can get something else to replace that one here shortly. Alright, I got one for Culver's, $5.50 I think, and it was it says it's in a, it had the arrow, I guess it's the high paying offer or something, but it was $5.50 for 6.5 miles or something like that, because I'm a couple miles away from the restaurant. So I decided to take it because it's really slow right now. So I'm headed to Culver's, and hopefully by the time I get there, the order will be done and we'll be on our way. And I'm hoping
in 2 miles turn right.
I'm hoping it's starting to pick up again. I got a really terrible offer. Actually, it wasn't, well, it's terrible for me, but I got a trip radar and it went so quick. It was like 12, it's probably because it was over $12, the offer, but it was for Firehouse Subs here in Sebring to take it to Frostproof, which is the next county over. You got to go through another town. It was 19 miles. I don't know if that person, 19 miles for me. Uh-oh, no from customer updated. Alright, I don't know what that means and I can't click it. I'll have to look at it when I get to the restaurant. But anyway, 19 miles for $12 and some change. I don't remember what it was, but it was a match and it went super quick. I saw it, looked down, and it was gone. I was like, oh my gosh, somebody clicked that quick. Probably because it said over $12, which is a pretty decent offer around here, being so rural. We don't really get a ton of really good offers, but still it wasn't good. It was all the way to in Frostproof, and then you gotta come back. I don't think they thought that through when they accepted it. I know I've done that before. Man, that took an awful long time just for 2 shakes. I was in there for a long time. It's not worth the $5 and some change. But I got them. Now I'm on my way. I had to ask for a drink cooler or a drink holder too, so I could put them in my cooler instead of just my cup holders, because I don't want them to melt. Alrighty, on my way. So I went into Five Below. I needed to get some charging blocks for my iPad, and while I was in there I got an offer. Oh, I can't see around these people with a motorcycle. I got an offer for $7, I can't remember how many miles, for Chipotle on DoorDash. I will put it here. I can't remember how many miles it was, 5 something, but I could be wrong. But anyway, it was for $7 on DoorDash, so I accepted it while I was in, like I said, oh shoot, I'm going the wrong way. Let me turn around. Gotta turn around. While I was in Five Below, and Chipotle always takes a while, so I mean I was done, I was checking out, so I knew it wasn't going to take me very long, so I accepted. And now I am on my way, and we'll see if it's even done by the time I get there. They usually take a little while. Chipotle is not very fast. It was ready, and it's going to a hotel. I have to drop off at the front desk of the hotel. I don't know, my battery died. Not sure how much you saw of that, but I delivered Chipotle to this hotel, and the people in the front were laughing because apparently the guy stayed here and forgot to change his location, so he's no longer here. So he called the front desk and told them that somebody can have his burrito from Chipotle. So lucky them. Okay, so I am in the Burger King parking lot. I am about to pick up some Burger King. It's $7. And I thought I took a screenshot, but I didn't. And I don't know how far away it is. We'll find out once I pick it up. And then my battery died and had to charge it for a while. So what you missed was I got an order for 5 guys. It was only $4 to go, I don't know, 7 or 8 miles. So I didn't accept it. I think it was a Trip Radar. And then of course right after that I got an exclusive for 2 pickups. That was also the 5 guys and an Olive Garden. And that 5 guys person, they had to wait because they were my first pickup and my last drop off. $4, they barely tipped to go 8 miles. I think it was 8.5 miles. But I picked that up and then I waited. I got something else. What did I take? Oh, maybe not. And now I'm here at Burger King. They take a while, so I figured I'd talk to you for a minute before I went in there to get it. But I am here and I am gonna go in and see how much longer it'll be for this pickup. Alright, thank you for riding along with me. Today I am finished. I'm on my way home. I made $40.85, which isn't too bad. I mean, I left at a terrible time, so it was really slow there in the beginning, but then it picked up towards the end. I don't know how many. I believe I was out for 4 hours, so that's a terrible rate. It's a terrible rate. But I did stop for a little bit. I had a break. And like I said, I went out in the very slow time. It took a long time to get my first order. But, you know, it's like that sometimes. But thank you for riding along with me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.